Good evening. Thanks for joining us for the news at 10. I'm Karina Corral.
And I'm Richard Gearhart. Montecito continues to recover from January 9th, 2018, the day the community was hit with torrents of rain, mud, and boulders that descended from the hillsides into homes and businesses.
Weeks before, the Thomas fire charred the hills above the town, leaving the landscape unstable and vulnerable. Hundreds of homes were damaged. Many people were displaced, forced into temporary housing.
Since that day, the community has worked to rebuild. Today, Montecito had a public memorial, Raising Our Light 2020.
It was a night of healing and remembrance in Montecito as the community came together for the 2-year anniversary of the deadly debris flow.
KSBY's Melissa Newman is in Montecito with a recap of the Raising Our Light event.
Speakers at the ceremony tonight asked for a renewed connection with each other in order to honor the lives that are lost and those that are still with us in order to keep the Montecito community stronger together. 2 years have gone by since the deadly debris flow in Montecito, and still many survivors are in the midst of their grief.
The loss of these young, beautiful lives has changed us in so many ways. We have experienced a sadness we never knew, an emptiness that never goes away. There's no more snuggles, there's no more love. There's no more laughter in the halls of our home. We never knew we could hurt so much.
Some have only moved back into their homes a few months ago.
We just moved back home in October. It's not finished, but it's home, and that's what's so beautiful and amazing. The Thanksgiving and the Christmas have never been so important and profound.
Thursday night was a reminder that there is no end date to the healing process.
For some people here tonight, and including me, the process of healing has really just begun. For others, it will take years. For some, it will take decades, and for many of us, the healing process will take a lifetime.
As people try to move on, a plea was made to make renewed connections to each other as time continues to put the 1/9 debris flow further and further behind us.
When you lose a loved one, you just can't get over it. You have to live through it. And when you're trying to live through it, it's a whole lot easier if there are people around you who are compassionate and patient with your healing and don't stop caring just because another year has gone by.
If you or someone you know is still struggling with the grief from the 1/9 debris flow, the county has several resources that are available. We'll put a link up on our website at ksby.com. In Montecito, Melissa Newman, KSBY News.
Meanwhile, Interfaith Retreat and Conference Center La Casa de Maria is in the process of rebuilding following the debris flows.
Woke up in the morning and Ann said, who was the manager at the time, or the acting director, she said, the La Casa we love is gone. And it was heartbreaking to hear that because she was not a drama queen. So we were really, really shocked. And when we finally were able to get on the property, which wasn't for a while, we were devastated to see this.
9 buildings were destroyed on the 26-acre lot. The manager says it'll take tens of millions of dollars to rebuild, and they're hoping for donations to help cover the cost. Their goal is to reopen in phases by 2022.